King Agrippa looked at Paul, half amused, half irritated, and said, "Do you think you can persuade me to become a Christian so quickly?" Welcome to the Sebcast, the home of the #1 network for your life. This is where we hear stories anew, look deeper, and discover together how Jesus works today. Now, this is not an open door, it's not a confession of faith, it's almost a brush off, and yet it is one of the most critical moments in the history of the church. Because here, Paul got something we all want, an audience with the most powerful in the land, the elite, the people who can make things happen. And he did nothing strategic. He didn't soften his message. He didn't try to be clever. He didn't read the room. He just told the truth. Paul's speech failed by every modern standard. No conversion, no movement, no call to action. He still ended up in chains. And yet those words sit in your Bible today. We assume that results must prove obedience, that if something is from God, it must work, grow, convince, win. But Acts 26 shows us something else. Sometimes obedience is successful precisely because it doesn't look successful. Paul's task was not to save Agrippa. His task was to be faithful, and that is a big difference. In the #1 network for your life, where we believe God works, where we live, work, and play, this is a liberating truth. You are not called to land every conversation. You are called to show up, to speak when it's time, to be silent when it's wise, and to leave the outcome to God. Many of us hold back because we are afraid of the discomfort of an open ending. We want to be sure something happened, but faith doesn't always work that way. Sometimes you are just part of a chain reaction. You will never see yourself. Paul answered Agrippa, "Short time or long, I pray to God that not only you, but all who are listening to me today may become what I am, except for these chains." This was not persuasion, it was an invitation, and it was not accepted, but it was heard, it was remembered, it was recorded. The question is not, did it work? The question is, were you faithful? And sometimes, in God's kingdom, that is enough. I want to ask you to focus this year on one person or family whom you will invite several times to join our church or return to it. Be that person whose name will forever be part of others' faith stories, and leave the rest to God to handle. Until next week, take care.